Workers are now demanding that the Minister of Finance expedites the President's directive to include Gender Ministry Permanent Secretary Bigirimana as the National Social Security Fund representative to the board of the power distribution company, Umeme. The Secretary General of National Organization of Trade Union, Peter Christopher Werike, said that the Minister of Finance should implement President Museveni's directive to immediately reinstate Mr. Bigirimana to protect and safeguard workers' interest on Umeme board.
Bigirimana is from National Social Security Fund, which has been approved by the workers. So he's representing the interest of government and he's also representing the interest of the workers. And must, with immediate effect, not taking long, to see that is reinstated on this board without delay, because the interest of the Ugandans are many. They are above the owners of this company.
Mr. Bigirimana, who serves as a board member of the International Labour Organization and the National Social Security Fund, had been recommended to the Umeme board by the National Social Security Fund in April last year and had since been serving as a non-executive member. The permanent secretary's appointment to the board was rejected during Umeme's annual general meeting in July that took place at Sheraton Hotel in Kampala when shareholders refused to endorse his slot over unclear circumstances.
The shareholders who determines for us the board. For us is by virtue of us being the majority shareholder on Umeme. We just send you the people. Those people in the meeting don't determine who should sit on the board, because for us is what our money has been put in. So if a worker has put in his money, it's we would say, if I've sent my son, what's wrong with that? So you don't have to disturb on that.
The NOTU chairman, General Wilson Asha Owere, said that workers need vibrant representation on Umeme board to steer proper and well-planned investment for job creation and improved power distribution in the rural areas.
We want to see improvement. We don't even know whether Umeme has invested more money. We may be putting there our shares when Umeme actually is just missing our money. So our interests as workers must be catered for. And the only person, all of us have looked around and saw that is the only person who can represent us. And I want to thank His Excellency the President for directing, and my appeal to the Minister of Finance to urgently implement the directive of the President, because we don't want to see any more frustration of making sure that we are not represented on the board. Once we are not represented, then there will be a very serious problem.
The rejection of Bigirimana means that no government official is on the board of Umeme, a company where workers are the majority shareholders with 23% shares. Clement Wangira with this report.